nigga. He a demon, this an exorcism. Watch I bless the nigga. You took that open blood, then you know I'm gonna get active with you. Fuck the opposition, I see vision. Let me paint the picture. Rappers can they spit and I ain't listening. Is effective. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So Tower War, we gon' run the summer. It's gon' be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crackers, hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't be do baby, bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger know them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit light. It ain't on who got the gun, it's on who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chains. Free shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never fight the hand that feeds you, you'll never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I get. That boy lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his game, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my houses. Yes, you said so.
Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacle set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the brutal show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies.
The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5, I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember Yahanna's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through it. And the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door. It's a door.
Don't think I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn the Scarface. How when I get mad, turn the Sharface. Yeah, fuck, I'm talking about that.
Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. I'm in you. Got my nigga Rewan with me. That was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General Yahanna. It'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my I can gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand it, but UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm ripping. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is whipping. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them. I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon.
Yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room, it's pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding around your block. Busy man. I get a word, yeah, this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs, that's the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options. Used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings all fill them. Keep the Glockin' with me, it was like a ball with it. Me at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay dangerous. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody. Cut the grass for the snakes, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to curse the imposter. Shit get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Shit that hate making to the featherweights. Niggas claim they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a step and a rope. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gun shy. Fuck that little bitch, she a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Yeah, at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody. I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold case. I'm one west, these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died. Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die. Skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus P, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas and they feelings, I don't feel them. Keep the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with it. Me at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay dangerous. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one west, go to war with everybody.
Give me 60 seconds and I'll show you why you should be buying silver and how to get started. Continuing price spikes in groceries, healthcare, and housing tell the story of inflation.
Shalom, Israel. This is the ISUPK. Start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, where we teach Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We're under Commanding General Yahanna. We start off 1969, and we are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Officer Kazak Shapar, teaching the Lashawan Qadash class here in Greenville, SC, Greenville, South Carolina. Let's clap it up for class, man. Let's see who we got in class tonight. Who we got? What's going on up in here?
We have Officer Shaw.
Yeah, Officer Shah. All right.
We have Raquan.
Raquan. How about?
We have
Rawaf.
And we have Yahanna Etheridge.
Yahanna, that's
Parva.
That's Paraba, actually. Let's clap it up for them sisters, man, and them brothers in there. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, Barak Atham to my brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Shem Yahweh Shai. Tonight we got a decent class, man. We're gonna go with prepositions, possessive adjectives. And then we're gonna give you guys a chance to do what we call transliterate. That means look at the word, and we're gonna bring about and show you where the preposition and the possessive adjective in a word. So when you use words, of course, to make sentences. But Hebrew always uses a lot of prepositions, possessive adjectives, nouns, verbs, pronouns, and all that. We're going to go over a little bit that tonight. But so far, we want to let you know what Hebrew is. Hebrew is the oldest language spoken in the world, man. It's the Lashawan Qadash, which means holy tongue. Lashawan is tongue, and holy means Qadash means holy. Slaki. We teach the ancient and the Assyrian Hebrew. The best thing you could ever do for yourself when it comes to speaking and getting to learning a language is to learn this Hebrew chart up here. That's what we have. Tonight, we're going to go over a few things in the preposition and possessive adjectives and verbs and nouns. Understand that Hebrew is always written from right to left. Never make no mistake about it. I see people trying to write Hebrew all kind of ways. You always start from the right to the left. Even in the words, you write them. It looks seemingly backwards, and we'll get into that tonight. It looks like they're written backwards because they are, compared to this oppressive language who abuses us on a daily, man. And you know we got words for him, of course. He ain't but a devil. That's what you got to understand. That's they kill our people, blacks, Hispanic, and indigenous natives here in America, or the true 12 tribes of Israel. That's what you need to know and hear. And I try to in Deuteronomy 7:6 that you have to understand that you always will find that the Lord is talking about his people. The Bible is written for his people. That's why he's given us a holy language. Now, in the purest of an exception, when the Most High come back, when he makes the world for our sakes, that's what this world is made for. The Lord just gave it, and he's given it to the hands of the wicked just for punishment for us, man. You find that in Job 9:24. But everybody out there know that the hands of the wicked, who the wicked is that devil, that's Esau, right? That makes sense. And you know, a lot of people say he's you can call him what you will, but that's what is going on. That's this. He can say he's German. He can say he's hiding himself in French, German, Lithuanian, Russian, and all of those different things. But the enemy actually is in all parts of the Esau world, right? That's the enemy. You come from the Caucasus Mountain. That's what you got to understand. So we understand who he is, but make no mistake about it. When it comes to God's people, or Yahweh, were the blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians of the 12 tribes of Israel the Most High gave us. We're the chosen people. You can read about that in Deuteronomy 7:6. We'll read about that real quick here. Can we go there? Let's go there. Let's go to turn to. I always like to go to this, and then of course there's other text, but I like to go to this text here in Deuteronomy. What did I say? 7:6. Did I say that? Deuteronomy 7:6. Yes. Like I said again, it's good to see. Who's that? Paraba, Rawaf, Raipqua, Hawaba, Shar. I'm looking for some other troopers up in class and different people. The Bible says, "For thou art an holy people." This, who you think it's talking about? It's talking about blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Before we get into the class, I'm trying to show that who we're talking to. We're here for our people. We're not here for anybody else. We're here for blacks, Hispanic, and indigenous people, Native Indians, if you want to call them, but they're the natives of the United States. A lot of times our people get so tied up into not even understanding, namely because our people don't even know who we are. But I try to let people know in every class in the Lashawan Qadash course, we're going to go over that in Sabbath service tomorrow too, how the Most High led with a mighty hand his people out of Egypt, right? And that was, he was talking to blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians, the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, so the Bible says in Hebrew, Deuteronomy 7:6, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people." There's something special about his people. That's because the Lord has chosen us, right?
Yeah.
Chosen to be a special people unto himself, not unto Satan, not unto Shaitan, but who? Unto himself. That's what you got to understand. So you are a chosen people, blacks, Hispanic, and Native. If you choose to go on the other side, that's your choice. But the Most High chosen you to be a special people from the beginning, right?
Okay.
Above all people, some people. See, this is what people don't understand. You're above the Japanese, Chinese, and the East Indians of the block. You know, let's say that, you know, because that's all they are, man. They sitting up here wanting you to eat their food and then kill us in the street. So I said, God damn, Esau. God damn, the Chinese and his rice. And the Elamites and their, what they got? Hummus? Oh, no, I'm sorry. What they got? Their whatever food they got over there. Their naan. Yeah, there you go. And curries. We'll make our own. That's my point. The Lord has chose you, man, to be special people unto himself above all the people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay? That's what he did. That's what you have to understand. And we can end it right there. But he chose us to be a special people above all people. So if you don't know and you tuning in this class, understand the Lashawan Qadash class, Kazakh Shapar of 1,000 in South Carolina has told you that under commanding General Yahanna, that you are out from the Bible, and we showed you in Deuteronomy 7:6, if you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, or indigenous people of these Americas up here, which is it is the Babylon the Lord has called, because there's such a confusion up here, then you are a chosen people of God. Why I say confusion? Because anytime you go around just shoot down people in the back simply because of a bottle of water, I can't remember the guy, right? And then Palanda Castile, you're just gonna go in there, shoot him in his car in front of his wife and his child. I can go on and on. You know, and George Floyd, how you would take a man and kneel on his neck and break his neck. And what's the last guy that didn't kill? There's somebody done killed the boy. Something happened. I'm gonna say something happened foul, you know. But this is what they do to us, man. The Bible says they hunt us in the street. Anyway, let's get to the lesson here real quick. Just want you to understand who you are. So Hebrew, there are 22 characters, man, in the ancient Hebrew. Ba, Ga, Da, Hawa, Zaka, Ta, Ya, Kala, Mana, Sa. That's how they're pronounced. And then you have the original Hebrew. Then you have the Assyrian Hebrew. Tonight we have a class with the ancient Hebrew. We're going to go over this one at a time. Let's start with this one right here, where the arrow is right there. Well, the arrow. Go over this and tell me in the chat. I want you guys to participate in class. They see that arrow right there? Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
They see that?
Yes.
You see it?
No.
See the arrow? Yeah. I wrote a little arrow, a little blue arrow.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Yeah. That little arrow there this first word. That's all I want for right now. I don't want you to try to go through all of this. And we're going to transliterate this word, one word at a time. And we're going to discover the prepositions and the possessive adjectives, nouns, pronouns, and whatever else that you can discover, so you can learn how words are put together. Because once you understand how the words put together, I say this, you can understand how to put sentences together. Understand? Because Hebrews, we didn't go and talk in particulars about words like maybe, it might. We don't talk like that, man. The Bible said, let your conversation be what? Yea or nay. All of it comes of evil. That makes sense? So let's come up with this first translation right here, right? Y'all, let's come on. We give y'all time, right? Y'all follow that and come up with. I hope you guys, y'all from time to time, y'all understand. This first one right here with the blue arrow. Translate that word, right? Transliterate it, because the King James took the time to already translate what that is and the meaning. We're just gonna go over it and pull it out and write it down and tell you and show you the prepositions and possessive adjectives if they're there. Okay. All right. All right. So so y'all take your time and write that down for me, y'all. Y'all know what I want up there, right? Okay.
Ruwak has a question.
Rawaf, go ahead. What you got?
She said, I'm very rusty, but is it one ba?
Okay, what she got?
She has WAN.
That she's doing this word right here, right?
Count out one.
Okay, let's see what Rawaf has here. She's got, and of course, oh yeah, the first word right here, this one right here. In other words, right here. And what she got?
She said she's asking, is it WANBAAH?
She may be looking at the wrong word there. I don't know.
Okay.
How about? I mean, what did she scroll up there? Okay. Rawaf, she said WA. Is she looking at this? We're looking at. Wait a minute. Which word is she looking at? Hope she ain't looking at this one. But it's this one right here. I'm gonna put down a little bit about that. That word, right? I'm gonna put this. That's the first thing I see in that word. Rawaf. The first thing I see in that word is this right here. That's a or a. This one right here.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing right there. Okay. That's a little better. Now use your Hebrew chart, and there's nothing wrong with that. Use your Hebrew chart and go and then find out what the rest of these are. And here are the what we have is the connectors. Okay.
She said thank you.
Yeah, that's no problem, sis.
She said she was a little rusty.
That's all right. Yeah, let's clap it up for her, because she's going to school and doing different things. So we want to make sure that she stays in class for this. But let's go ahead and do this. So we got and then we have ba. Ba. Okay, that's what I see at first. then a ba right there. Ba. Okay, then we have what? Na wa. So let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go on this right here. We have this. Ba and a nawa. Does everyone see that? You see that Rawaf, Raquad, Awaba? And who's that? Who else do we have there? That's
She said she can't hear.
Paraba, huh?
She said she couldn't hear.
She might not be able to hear it. We'll just pump the sound up. We good with the sound? Is everybody in the chat? Can you hear it? Everybody in the chat that can hear it, put a 1 in the chat. Make sure you can hear it. Because that's what I see here when I see this word right here. Okay? We good? Okay. You got sound? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear. You can hear on your reception there. Let's make sure. On this first word, that's what we have. Understand, okay? We good? Okay, well, we good. We got it. I'm sitting here drinking some nice mayam.
She put a 1, she can hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, she has an answer.
Who? Okay, go ahead.
She has AHBAWAN.
AHBA. That's good, right? When she got a W, that is AN. No, that right. Yeah. Well, you got the first part right. Exactly. Perfect. And then you have na. See that sound there? That's this sound right here. Where's my na? Oh, there it is right there. My na. So you have abagada hawazaka taya kalamana. That's an N. That's N right there. Right there. That's the okay. That's an N. So that's why I put an N there. That full sound na. And then I get the na. And then this is a then I got wa. This is one of those exceptions where you have possessive adjective. Why? Because it's telling you the possession of the Father. It's our Father. Our is just happen to be a possessive adjective. That's what it is. I'm gonna put it up here. P-A. That makes sense? Nawa is a possessive adjective. What does it mean? Well, I'm gonna tell you what it means. It means this. It means our. Okay? And Abba means father. So I'm gonna put it over here so it'll read that way. Our, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it our Father. So who is he talking about here?
Raquel has a question.
Raquel, go ahead.
Salakia, are the last 2 characters of the first word supposed to have independent connectors?
No, let me explain that to you. That's very perceptive too that you would say that. All right, let me tell you why. Because nawa is pronounced nawa. It's just happened to be a possessive adjective. So you have to say the whole sound nawa. So we put a dependent connector with this sound. Normally it would be na by itself or wa. But you want to say the whole sound together. That's the purpose of having connectors. Never forget that. Let's clap it up for both of them right there. That's very perceptive right there. That's good, Rawaf and Rabqua. You're exactly right. When you say nawa, let me make sure I do this right. Yeah, there we go. When you say nawa, you would think it would be na then wa. But you don't pronounce, you have to pronounce it in a continuous flow, continuous word. And nawa just happened to be a possessive adjective. Nawa means our. They make sense? Right, Qua? But it's important. Put it in the chat. I normally let's put an our right there. Our Father. Understand that our Father, right? This right here, he's talking about God or Yahweh. When you do that, so we're saying Abba is Father. That's why the Lord said, "Call no man Father on earth except for the Father in heaven." Right? So we're talking about Nawa. So we say our Father. Right? I call my daddy just Dad. Old man, whatever. But the real Father is Yahweh. So to reiterate, it's very perceptive for you to say Nawa. You think it's like you think it's written like this, like, and I see that she caught that right there, like Nawa, but it's not. You can't say that. Why? Because Nawa, I reiterate again, just happened to be one full sound. Why? Because Nawa is a possessive adjective, which means our. Now I'm kind of writing it here so you can see it. I don't want to write Father our. Mm-hmm. So you want to say our Father. You understand that, right, Qua? Con, sir, or something.
She said con out of one. That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Case.
Yes, a special case. That's a good. Clap it up for it. Exactly right. Her walk doing class in
North Myrtle Beach.
North Myrtle Beach, right? Exactly. Mm-hmm. But that's what that is. You got to understand that Nawa, and I'm spending some time on this because Nawa, if you didn't say it that way, you'll go around saying nah, wa. That ain't how we talk. We say Nawa because Nawa means our. You can use that at the end of any word when you want to say possession. That is a possessive adjective meaning possession. So you want to claim the Father. Now, all nations can't use our Father. They can't say our Nawa. Y'all got that? Y'all understand? All right. So anybody else got that? That makes sense. Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, you have young man Jarrell checking in from Greenville.
Clap it up for him, man. That's exactly right. Young man Jarrell should have a dime in there and some other brothers up in there too. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai Barak, a thumb to all of my brothers. Young man Jarrell, appreciate you coming in class. Been showing up strong, man, in class. Make sure you keep showing up for class, right? But Abba Nawa, make sure you take good notes. So Abba, we see Abba. This is the first two. That's called Father. Nawa, you have to write these possessive adjectives down so you'll understand what they are. That is an exception. You're right. You don't. I purposely put that up there, and of course, if I make a mistake, I'll always do that. But Nawa, again, we read Hebrew from right to left. Abba Nawa, Nawa. That's why I put that sound. I know you were looking for na and then wa, but that's not Nawa. Just happened to be a word that means our. Okay. All right, let's move on to the next one here. We're gonna move on to the next one, and with the little red dot behind it, I'm gonna change it so people know which one we're working on, right? Okay. That little red dot right there. So we got another one. So come, y'all grab this one and grab the words as we go. Okay, and pay attention to the same thing Rakwa and Rawaf we're paying attention to right there. Man, I tell you. And I know Parabah knows a lot of this too. She probably just sitting over there drinking us some nice drink along with my brother. But anyway, let's work on this next word right here. Let's got to understand that the Lord is talking about when you say our Father, why is it our Father? Because we just said that the Lord has given us He's chosen us. So that's why we call him our Father. That's people don't understand that, do they? Like it's like when the Lord has given you our Father, he's trying to tell you this is who you belong to is the Lord, right?
Okay.
So our Father. There you go. That makes sense?
Makes sense.
So let's work on this next one. It's a little longer word, but pay attention to all of the what? Possessive adjective. I'm sorry, the
The connectors.
the connectors, I'm sorry. Whether they be single connectors or connectors that join two sounds. And that would be a dual connector, or you would call it what? What's this connector called?
Independent.
Independent or dependent. That's dependent. And that words in this one, these two sound dependent on each other to make a sound, and it made nawa. Okay? So we're going to work on the next one, right? So understand that's what it means. And the Lord is told you that when we're doing prepositions and in this case a possessive adjective, and our Father, he's trying to tell you, because if we didn't put Nawa down there, you'd think we was talking about anybody's father. No, we're talking about our Father. That's what we prefaced and said in Deuteronomy 76. It's our Father. He's chose us. That makes sense? If you're who? Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. You can have a lot of people go around and say, oh, he's my father. Prove it. It ain't in the Bible. Prove it. What you gonna use? This ain't your manual. Prove it. You know, go fry your chicken wings somewhere else. And you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Go eat your of course we eat chicken wings too. But go eat your shrimp, crab, and lobster somewhere else, because that our Father don't tell us that in our manual to eat that. He's saying our Father teaches us to eat correctly. That's how we know. You find that in Leviticus 11th chapter, man. So it can't be your father. That makes sense. But so we can go fry up our own chicken wings and eat our own rice. We don't have to buy your food. The Moabites, the Chinese, we don't need that, do we? Right. You see? Right, because these these wicked, they don't even have their language not even good. We have a pure language here, man. But the wicked got a perverse, wicked language. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
We have 2 answers.
We got 2 answers already?
Well,
dang.
Raquel has
okay. What you got?
SHA.
You got SHA.
BASH.
I'm sorry.
BA.
Okay.
SHA. MAYAM.
Like that?
And Rawaf has an answer too.
Okay, Rawaf, what you got, Rawaf?
She has SHA.
Right.
BASHA. MAYAM.
Okay, they both got the same thing, right? That's 2 people in there. I know we got more people up in class, right? But so far they look the same. They're either all right or all wrong. I got a feeling they're all right though. That makes sense. Okay, so let's work with this right here. What does this say? They got sha, ba. So sha, they're using what? What are these called again? Independent connectors. What does that mean? Those independent here. That's a connector right there. You got to pay attention. This is independent and this is dependent. This is independent and that's dependent. Why do we emphasize that? Because that tells you what to do with these sounds. Do I make them a singular sound, or do I make them a sound that joins together? And that's what we got here. So independent connectors. Pay attention to them. That tells you how to spell a word. It helps you with your spelling, or it helps you with your enunciation, and so you can pronounce it. Right? So what we got? Sha by itself. Isn't that independent right there? Sha. What about ba? Well, that's what somebody said. Think of Rapqua, Norowa. And then we got what? Sha again. And then we have ma. Okay. And then we have what we got? Yeah, ma. I'm sorry. And then I could actually say that this word I could have put all this together if I wanted to. Because the word mayam means what? Means water. Clap it up for Hawaba. That means water. She got it. She on top of it. Clap it up for her. Hawaba said that word means water. So I could have put ma, ya, and ma together and made the word mayam. But for emphasis and denotation, I wanted you to understand that's true. But I wanted to make sure you guys understood yam was a what? What is yam? It is a what?
Possessive adjective.
It is, but it's true. It is possessive adjective, but it means more than one. So it's plural. It's a way of pluralizing a word, right? So get this down from here. It's a way of pluralizing a word. That's what you got to understand, okay? Because I could have made. So we have sha, right? And then we have ba. Oh, we got some stuff going on here, man. All right. I said sha, then ba, then I said sha, then I said mayam, ma, and then I said yam. So yam is saying whatever this is plural. Right? Everybody else got that in there? Let's go to it here. That makes sense?
Makes sense. I don't know.
Okay. We're gonna finish up on this here. Well, hold a minute. Let me make sure I there we go. Okay, it's lucky. Okay, there. Okay, here we go. It's lucky for that. Sha is whom. So right here, whom or pertaining to, right? And then ba is in. There's another one. So you have whom or pertaining to, in, right? For ba, not shaba, but sha and ba by itself. Those are prepositions right there. You understand? That's what they are. Those are prepositions. Understand those are prepositions. I'm putting it P-R-E-P for sha and ba. Okay? Then I'm put whom or who art, right? Or whom or pertaining to the waters. So Shemayim is pertaining to the water. So I say whom in the, or whom or pertaining to the waters. That makes sense?
That makes sense.
Well, why am I saying that though? Why am I saying whom or pertaining to the waters? Because that's what Shemayims are. That's where the Most High lives. That makes sense? So let's go to it here. So far I have Abba Nawa, okay? Then I have Shabba Shemayim, or I could say which in heaven, whom or pertaining to, or I can just shorten all that and just say this. whom or which or pertaining to which in heaven. In heaven. Well, that's what actually, in this case, is heavens. Why is it heavens? Because yam is plural. This word right here means that that's a plural right there. Okay? That makes sense?
Makes sense.
So I'm having which and pertains to the heavens. And so when you say sha or who or ba is in, which in, that's what ba is, those are prepositions. So we have two prepositions going on right here. Which or whom, so I just put which in heavens or which in heaven. You can take it out. Shemayim, we don't really need that because in this case, when you talk about heaven, which in heaven, the heavens is understood that that is plural. Shemayim. Or you can just say this. You can just say pertaining to the waters. That makes sense? So you say pertaining to the waters. Or what is the waters? The waters are what's in heaven. That's where the Most High in the fifth dimension reside. Everything up there, all the atmospheres above us is what pertain to the heavens. So the Most High says, which in heaven. Shemayim. Mayam is what? Water again? You can say that, which pertain in heaven. So you say pertaining to the waters in heaven or pertaining to heavens, right? Or the waters up there. That makes sense?
Yeah, I know.
That's the waters is pertaining to or pertain to the waters in heavens. In heaven. That fifth dimension. That's what the Most High. So far we have abanawa. We have a possessive adjective, and then we have yam. You can say it's plural, or you can say shaba, sha, in, which, in, shamayams, in or pertaining to. That right there. The heavens, mayam, or the waters. Did I give you enough there, or did I confuse anybody up there? Just remember, you got two prepositions going on here. You got the one I was trying to say, you got sha and ba, which and in, or to whom in heavens. So we say, so far. All right, let's work on it. Y'all understand that? Everybody understand that? It looks like we do.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's work on these next two. Yeah. Let's work on the next two right here. We'll put two red dots. That means you're going to work on the ones with the red dots right here. All right.
You already have an answer?
Who?
Rawak has an answer?
Rawak, what you got?
She has QA.
QA.
DA.
QA.
DA. SH.
SH. All right, anybody else? She's working on this word right here, right?
Got it.
Okay, go ahead. Anybody else? How are we looking now? Rawaf got Qadash.
Mm-hmm.
What is Qadash? What does that mean? We got it. And that's a very good word there you got right there. Qadash. Is that right? Anybody else got that answer? Because we definitely got some things going on up in here. Like I said, we got that preposition. I'm just going to put PR right there.
Okay, she has the next word, and so does Raquel. They have both.
Both, okay. What you got?
Let's lock it.
Raquel got this.
And the next word.
She got this spelling here?
Got out of one.
Okay, what's next?
Rawab has Hayaw. And Raquah has Hayah.
H. Okay. Why do we say, oh, damn. Slovakia. Hayah, right? Okay. So we have a word called, or two words is what you got to understand. Qadash and Hayah. Qadash meaning what? What does Qadash mean, y'all, in the chat? Tell me about it. Y'all know what it means. Tell me about it. What does Qadash mean? That's a preposition right there. And this is one right here. Okay. All right. What does Qadash mean? Anybody? In the chat?
Oh, Raquah says Slovakia. It means holy.
Holy. Anybody else say that? Because that's what it means. That looks what it looked like. Holy, right?
Yeah.
And that's what it is. So what we have here, qua, that's a qua. That's right here, right? It just happened to look like this down in the Syrian language when we were in captivity. But up in here, qua, look like a little umbrella, right? Qua, and what connector is that? Independent connector. And then we have a da and a sha. How do you know that's not an ah behind there? It ain't, but how do you know that? Because it's not a special case. Because that is sha. There's no when you look at anyway, Qadash. It's not a preposition for sure. And preposition of sha goes before. Okay, which means which or pertaining to. But in this case, we have a sha and behind that we have a couple with a da. So that means you got to pronounce these two together, right? So we say Qadash. It means holy. And what does holy mean? What does holy really mean? How can you become holy? You got to be what? Set apart. Right? What and that Most High wants us to be set apart, right?
Yeah.
That's what you got to understand. So holy, when we say holy, holy what? What are we really saying? Holy, to be set apart. Okay? That makes sense?
Makes sense.
Set apart from what? From the rest of these heathens out here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, how do y'all know? Because the Most High gave that to us to he wants us to be holy, man. I mean, that's the whole thing of Israel a long time ago and still now. Right now, the Lord tell us to be holy, right? And you can't be holy by eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster, can you? Hell no. That makes sense? You can't be. You gotta, the only way, how can you be holy? How can y'all be holy, y'all? Put in the chat, how can you be holy? Before we move on, let's talk about that for 1 second here. Right? That makes sense? How do you become holy? Y'all understand? Can you be holy by going to the army? To the Esau's army? Nah. Can you be holy by voting for every person that Esau put in place? Or now they got East Indians and everybody in Moab and everybody else you voting for. Can you be holy by doing that? Well, how do you become holy? That's my whole point. How do you become holy? That makes sense?
It makes sense.
How do you become holy? Well, you can't be holy by keeping his holidays. I'm sorry. They make sense? Because he so wants you to be holy by keeping a holiday, by having holly wreaths and all that kind of stuff, right?
Hmm.
Holidays are false. So that can't be it, right?
Right.
So how do you become holy?
Rawat has an answer for you.
Go ahead, Rawat.
She says, be set apart, keep laws, statutes, and commandments, faith in Christ.
Damn right. Clap it up for the sister right here. That's the only way. That's the way. She's exactly right. You have to be set apart, right? Got to be separate from this devil down here, man. Right? You got to be separate from him, right? This is what you got in Leviticus 20 and 26. It says this. And ye shall be holy unto me, or set apart is what it's really saying. Unto me, right?
Mm-hmm.
You should be holy unto me. Was it Leviticus 20 and 26? Find that one. We're going to read that together, right? Find that. Y'all going to read up on this, because that's what Lashawan Qadash class is about, breaking these scriptures down too. That makes sense? That's what you got to understand. That's really what it's about, okay? And learning this. And you shall be what? And ye shall be holy unto me. The Most High is telling you again that he's giving. Leviticus 20 and 26. And ye shall be, and ye shall be holy unto me. The Most High is saying, Abba Nawa, our Father is saying this. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I am the Lord, am holy, and have severed you from other people, that ye should be mine. Now, you can't be no more explicit than saying that, right? Everybody, we good? Ye shall be holy unto me. I'll read it again. And ye shall be holy unto me, for I, the Lord, am holy, and have severed, cut you off from the other people. Leviticus 20, 26. And have severed you from other people. When he's saying other people, he's trying to say all these other nations out here, all these Edomites and all these Esau's and all these scallywags and wicked people out here, the Most High that are not our nation. Lord say, you don't want to be with them now. You understand? You shall be holy. Nah, that's what it says. And have severed you from other people. The other people it's talking about is all these other nations. Am I right?
Yeah.
All these other nations, that ye should be mine. Isn't that what the Lord said in Leviticus, what did I say, 20, 26? That makes sense?
That makes sense.
That's what you got to understand. So in other words, and so we got a word holy, set apart. All right, let's move on to the next word. Does everybody get that word there? Haya?
Yeah.
Okay. What does it say? It says this. Haya means simply to be. Holy be your name. Okay. So, and I don't have it down here, but I'm gonna put it up here. Right. Okay. Well, we don't get done, we'll always finish up another time. And I'm gonna put it down here. Haya means to be. So you have ha, this right here, ha. Somebody put that down, both of them. Put it down, correct? Ha, and then you have ya, that's ya. But see, we're joining this ya, this Y and A, that's ya. Right? That makes sense?
Yeah.
That ya and that ha is joined together in one sound and makes the word ya. So we have haya, or to be. Haya, that's what it means. Holy be. And then I'm gonna put down here also Slakia. Holy be, and I'm gonna put down this word. Y'all transliterate this word right here. Shamka spells this one. It's not in line. I'm gonna give this one to you. That makes sense. So Sham is what? Shah, right? And then Ma. So let's say that. Let's join them together. Why don't we join them together? Why not? Because if we don't join them together, you have the word Shema. And you'll be trying to put a you'll be trying to put an A on the end of that M. Then we have something called Ka. Now, what kind of Ka? That Ka. So it looks like this. Okay. And Shamka means this, name. And there is another, what? What do you call this at the end of that? Sham means name. Sham means name. But why did I put a ka behind it? What is that? What that is a possessive adjective in it, which means what? So I said, Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim. The Lord is teaching us to pray, is what it is. Our Father, Shabbat Shemayim, which in heaven, holy be. Then it says, thy name, or holy be your name. So now that's a possessive adjective because we're talking about, when you say Abanawa, our Father, you got to say a possessive adjective to the Most High. So the possessive adjective means his name. That's what you want to say when you want to say Ka. That means that belongs to this name, Ka. Your name or his name. That makes sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. Anybody don't understand that? Let's make sure before we move on. That makes sense? Let's make sure we understand that, all right?
Okay.
So lock it. Holy be your name. That's what you have to understand when the Most High is talking, and they put emphasis on that. When we use ka on the end, it means your or you. So ka means your. So we say your name. Ka is your, and ka just happens to be a what? A possessive adjective, right?
Okay.
Possessive adjective. That's what ka is. I'll put it in another color there so you can understand. I'm gonna erase this here in a second, because just for the sake of room, okay? Ka. All right. Sham means name. So I say Sha and Ma together. You see this? Sha and Ma together, and I make a word called Sham, which means name. Everybody got that? Okay. And then I'll say Ka is the possessive adjective that goes with name. So what am I saying? Your name. Abanawa, your name. So if I said it anywhere different, it wouldn't be right. When you're talking to the Most High, you have to understand that you're being very careful and explicit about when you say Yahweh. We ain't saying Caesar Borgia here. Y'all know who Caesar Borgia is. We ain't talking about that. La. We're talking about Yahweh. That makes sense?
Yeah.
Right. Sham-ka. So when we say Sham, we're saying name. Sham. Ka. That's the possessive adjective that goes with that. So we're saying your name. That makes sense? Everybody got that? Damn right. Okay. So it seems like, so they got the Qadash higher, right? So we're going to move on to the last one here, the next line here. I'm going to erase this, so y'all make sure y'all write that down right there. Everybody got that in class? Looks like they did.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's go to the last line here. Because that's all the, when I used to do this particular lesson right here and try to do all of it and would miss all of the important factors in it. So I take my time now and I go through each word, okay? So now we got another one going on here. All right, let's do some more possessive adjectives. That red dot right there. Let's work on this one, that line right there. Just that one. Now pay attention to the possessive adjectives. Pay attention to prepositions if there are some, and mostly pay attention to the what am I saying here? The connectors, independent connectors and dependent connectors, and back and forth. Just pay attention to them. When you write that word, you're going to be an expert by the time you get done with it. So far, we have abanawa, 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 shamayam, pertaining or to the heavens. There's two prepositions in here, and that's sha and that's ba. That's which or in. On Shemayim's is pertaining to the waters. Okay? So you got a lot of prepositions going on there and possessive adjectives. Holy, set apart. We said that. Be separate, right? And holy be. Holy be, right?
You have an answer. I don't know.
What we got?
Okay. Roth says,
Who?
Rawaf.
Rawaf, go ahead.
She has Y-A.
Y-A, okay.
H-A.
H-A.
W. W-A.
Wait a minute. Did I miss a? Oh, gee. I miss a. There we go. Okay. All right. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm sorry. Do it again.
She has Y-A.
Right.
H-A. W-A-H.
W-A-H. Okay. We'll wait to see who else has that.
Okay.
Now we're working on this bottom line here, so kind of like pay attention to what's up above. Let's work on this line here. It looks good to me. I don't know. Let's see. Who else we got that? Who else got that? Working on this Hebrew chart. That's why we're giving y'all plenty of time. I don't rush nobody because I want people to get it exactly. We got Parabah in class, and we got Raikwa, and y'all have the same thing.
She has yes.
Y-A-H-A. So what does that pronounce? Yahweh. Who is Yahweh? No other pronunciation. No other pronunciation other than this. He's what? The Most High, right? So let's put him down as that. Let's put it down as the Most High. That's what y'all got to understand here. This is what you got to understand. The most. Let me get some good writing going on in here. Most High. There we go. Most High. Okay. The Most High, man. That's what you got to understand right there. Okay. We call who you would call God really is the Most High.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not Jesus. Not Yahweh Shai, but Yahweh. That's who Abba Nawa is. You know, when those Pharisees were praying and trying to make themselves magnanimous, the Lord tried to teach them how to pray. Right? Matthew 6 chapter. That's what this is. This is the first two lines of it. So we're saying, Abba Nawa, our Father. This is the Lord taught you how to pray, right? This is Christ. Bashem Yahweh Shai, the Lord taught him, this is how you pray to him. So this is what Christ used, right? This is what Christ used in Matthew, I believe it's the 6th chapter, right? It says, Abba Nawa, Shabbai Shamayam, which in heaven, holy be, then I had thy name down here, Shamka. Now I'm going, Yahweh, Most High. So who everybody had that? Let's clap it up for that right there. That's Rawaf. Raikwa. Anybody else? What you got? Matthew 6 right there? What is that? That's other?
I'm looking at you putting it in.
Yeah.
Matthew the 6th chapter.
Yeah. We can do it. We can go to that. Okay. We'll go there real quick.
Matthew 6.
Matthew 6. Okay, we'll find that. We'll go to that. This is so the Lord says, take heed that you do not arm before men to be seen of them. In other words, all the good things that you would do for a brother, you don't need to be take heed that you won't be seen before your own people, man. Just do things so out of the benevolence of your own mind and out of the innocence of your own heart, man, and do things. That's why it says that the Bible says, take heed that you do not do your alms before men to be seen of them. Don't be trying to look like you some sort of, don't be obvious. Otherwise, you have no reward of your Father which is in heaven. The Lord doesn't give you a reward for that. And the Shemaiah is looking at you like, look at this. He can't even just give somebody a ride to work without saying, look what I've done. You know, you understand what I'm saying. Therefore, when thou doest thine alms, when you go over, you take a brother to work, man. You know, you give him your shoes, man. You fit him. You give a sister and her children some food to eat or whatever you do. The Bible says, therefore, when thou doest thy alms. Now, this is written in red. So Yahushua is writing this, and he's saying, this is what the Father taught me. That's what I'm teaching you. When thou doest thine alms, do not sound a trumpet before thee, as the hypocrites do in the synagogues and in the streets, that they may have glory of men. Verily I said to you, they got their reward. So don't sound the trumpet. That means, hey, listen, let another man speak high of you, the Bible says. Let another man praise you. That's what it's really trying to say. Let somebody, you just go and do what you're supposed to do. And matter of fact, I applaud the people who do that, who follow this Matthew 6 and say, look, I'm just going to do what the Most High said, just give. It says this, but when you give alms, when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what the right hand doing, right? That thy alms may be done in secret, which the Father in heaven seeth in secret, himself shall reward thee openly. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not do as a hypocrite, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the street, that they may be seen of men. You see the like Al Sharpton and people like that, man, going around like, I will follow. You understand what I'm saying? all these. Anyway, verily I said to you that they have a reward. But the Bible says, when thou prayest, that's what we're doing, right? When thou do pray, it says, enter into thy closet. That means, do this in private, man, and your home. And when thou hast shut thy door, pray unto the Father, Abba Nawa, Yahweh, the Most High, right? In secret, which seeth in secret, Father, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. And then it says, but when thou prayest, use not vain repetition as the heathen do, for they think that they shall be heard of their much speaking, right? But verse 8, be not ye therefore like unto them, for your Father knoweth what things ye have need of before ye ask of them. Then it says, after this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father. Verse 9, okay? Our Father, that's what we're saying. Abba Nawa, right? Our Father, okay? That's what you got to understand, so you won't go around, when real people that love you, will never go out and broadcast look what I've done for that brother, man. Look what I've done. Real people won't do that. You understand? Real people just will not do that. Okay? People, our people, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, pay close attention to this, because this is what brotherhood is formed right here, man. This is part of it. After this manner, therefore pray ye, our Father which art in heaven, right? Holy be thy Shamka. I had that word here. Holy be Shamka, thy name, right? That's what we're doing. Holy be thy name. All right, let's work on this next 2 words here, and then we'll wrap up class tonight, because we're going to have time to put all the words down in the time limit spot that we have. All right, y'all working. We only got 2 more, and then we'll go and drink some more wine and I'm sorry, and water. And my yum. Yayan and my yum. Well, we got a couple more words here, right? The 2 in red here with the red dots, because that them dots there showing you the delineation between the words going on here. We got Rawaf, Raqua, we got Parabah, Hawabah, we got Shar, we got young man Jarrell, some other brothers up in here, right? Right. Let's clap it up for everybody up in here, man. Exactly right. Dealing with class with Kazakh Shapar, you know how it is. Friday night, y'all chilling back, sitting down, drinking your yarn, man, making class. It ain't bored up here because we doing our thing, right? We doing what we're supposed to do. We're going to beat up on this devil, too. We're going to tell him who he is. Because anybody that would go and shoot people in the street, man, is wicked barbarian. And so anyway, that's one thing. But let's get back to the Lord's Prayer. That's what we're doing. That's what we're teaching, the Hebrew prepositions and possessive adjectives. Because one of these, before long now, if I get y'all, it seems like every time I get down to the point where we teaching people and people got everything, now it's time to write some more sentences. Then I get other people that's coming in class. So I have to back up and stop for that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. We're gonna get into these are sentences in here. That's what we're doing. So I'm gonna get and start writing more sentences. Before you learn a sentence, you got to learn the sentence structure, and that's what the Hebrew prepositions are and possessive adjectives. We got them all over the place. So look at them. Prepositions there. We got possessive adjectives here. Let's keep going. What else we got?
Radpa has an answer.
What you got?
She has
For this, right?
She has for both words.
Okay, go ahead.
First one is MALAK. WATHKA. That's that first word.
What?
I mean the second word. And the third
WTH what?
KA.
Oh, KA. Okay.
She has the second word as well, out of one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. Okay.
So Radpa has for the next word,
Right.
she has
This one?
count out of
All right, go ahead.
She has THA BAAH.
B
AAH.
H
THA BAAH.
Oh, okay, I got you. And what else? Never mind. That's 2 words. I'm sorry. All right, Slocky. I didn't write enough of there. Okay, give me that word again. T what?
THA
B
A
AAH.
kind of.
Okay, what's the next one?
That's what.
That's it. Okay, cool. All right. All right, let's deal with this then. Yeah. What we got? Anybody else got that? Yeah. And you know, from people who don't understand even how to address me or even how to salute a brother, we don't need you in class, man. Go to hell. Get the hell out of here. I don't care who you are. You ain't got no business being in here if you can't even do that. Um, Drop whatever you're doing and get the fire from under your ass and get in the ISUPK. That's my solution to you. Okay? As simple as that. You know, we ain't got time for that, man. I don't have time for people who are silly and they even don't understand. They don't even in these fake groups out here. Go ahead, talk to me. What we got? So we got a word, M-A-L-A-K, Malak Waf, right? Yeah, the Most High, right? And then we got another word is Taba'ah, right?
Yeah.
You know, people fakeness up in here. Let's get back in class. I ain't got time to slow myself down with foolishness. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody know been in my class? They know. Oh, fucking with me, man. I ain't got time for this stuff. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So basically, this is saying Malak Waf, right? So what's Ka? First of all, what's Malak? Malak means kingdom, right? It's king. Malak is king. But when you put it with Waf, it's the king's domain, right?
Mm-hmm.
But over here, the kingdom, right? But over here, you have a word Ka. What's Ka? There again, we said Ka before, and it means your. What is your? Your is a possessive adjective. That makes sense?
Yeah.
It's a possessive adjective. Okay? That's what Ka is. It goes at the end of the word because when you say Malak, the word Malak transliterates into king. So we got Ma, M-A, La, Lak. Why? Because we have a what? What is this called again? What is this little upside down you call? Dependent connector, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we have an independent connector, Ma here, Ma. Then we have Lak, right? And then we have, so we get the word Malak, which means king. Then we have Waf. It means the Waf means the kingdom. Okay. So we have the kingdom, your kingdom. Whose kingdom? Abanawas or Yahweh's. So we have Abanawa Shabbat Shemayim Qadash Haya Shem Ka. Yahweh Malak with Ka. That means your most high or your kingdom. Or, you know, that makes sense? Okay. Malak, your kingdom. Right? Thaba'ah. That word right there, would translate means to come. That means it's going to come down here and dominate this world, and the Most High is going to set up His kingdom, the new kingdom. That makes sense. That kingdom that's going to make our people be back in rule, our people in charge. Right? That makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's going to be back in charge. So we're going to be back in charge. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We don't have to worry about people saying shower. I mean, I won't have to worry about. No, we don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about people around us putting us into slavery, man, and putting us and killing us out in the street. We don't have to worry about it. We're gonna have a new kingdom. The Bible says that kingdom will be ruled by Yahweh, right? That's what you got to understand, because the Most High is going to guarantee that. He's guaranteed that. That's what salvation is, right? For Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? We don't know. I'm here for our people, you know, because when you don't check in the class, right, and when you don't do things like that, I don't know who you are. You're part of the enemy as far as I'm concerned. You ain't checked in. You can't be. You can't. Even if you're one of our people, you can't be part of us. So go burn that skirt you got on or whatever you got, you know. Anyway, that makes sense? So your kingdom, Lord, your kingdom come, right? That makes sense?
That makes sense.
So let's do this last word, right? Let's do the last one here and then we'll finish up, right? Let's do the last word, okay? And then we'll be done with class here. Your kingdom come. That makes sense? So let's remember, man, in Hebrew class, that the ancient and Assyrian Hebrew, we're teaching the prepositions and the possessive adjectives in sentences. And if you want to be part of this, you know, get into ISUPK if you're Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian or indigenous people, which we call the Native Indians right here in this Babylon. Okay, you understand that? That's what we're teaching you, man. So,
Rapqua has an answer. I don't know.
what you got, Rapqua?
She has R-A T-A
T-A
Z-A-H
Z-A-H
K-A.
K-A. All right. K-A. So what we got there going on here? Let me move this word "tha" over a little bit. Okay. So we have a word called rataziaka. Anybody else got that?
Not yet.
Okay, so let's make sure we got it right. R-A, that's correct. So we have independent connector, ra, ta, and then a taza. Taza all the way to what? Ha. So we have independent connector here is used very well here. That makes sense that we have taza. Because taza is ta, T-A-Z-A, then we have a ha on the end. That's how we made that sound. That's how you use Hebrew. You have to make the sounds taza'a to help you spell the words. And then we have something over here called ka by itself, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's that possessive adjective again, which means what? Okay? So you have to understand, this is saying your will. Your will. How do we know that? Because Ratazaya is will. Ratazah is will. And then you have your, ka. There's that saying, your. See, it's over there a few places, right? So you have ka again. There's another possessive adjective. Possessive adjective, right? Yeah, possessive adjective. That makes sense?
That makes sense. Oh.
So, whose will? So when I say what, my will? It ain't my will, it's the Most High's will. So we have Ratazaya Ka, your will, as a possessive adjective. So far, when you said, has everybody got that right? Who got that one?
That was Rapqua.
And Rawafa just Rapqua.
I just saw Rapqua.
Rapqua. Okay, yeah. Everybody else is cool. Let's clap it up for everybody that participated. I appreciate that right there. Right. So we have Abanawa Shabbat Shemani Qadash Haya Shamka, right? So Shamka, and then it should be over here. Yahweh Malafaka Faba'a Ratazayaka. That's our Father which art in heaven. You know, holy be or set apart. Holy be thy name, right? Mm-hmm. Holy be thy name. Then it says, set apart your name. That means the Lord is holy. We that worship him, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, must be holy. That's how you reach the Lord, by keeping the Lord's statutes and his commandments, not by being a crab eater or a lobster eater or a crawfish eater or letting anybody in your camp that don't belong there. If you're not black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you'll wind up saying stuff like Shalom. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You wind up wearing fringes on your t-shirt. I mean, I can go on and on and on. But anyway, make sure you understand that this is just given to the Most High's people. So get an ISUPK if you're black, Hispanic, and Native Indian so you can understand the Most High's purest language, right? Let's clap it up for class, okay? I hope I taught what I needed to teach, and I hope I offended who I needed to offend. And I hope I clap it up for class for people who love the Most High. That makes sense?
That makes sense.
All right. If you got any questions there, man, y'all let me know. But anyway, we good? ISUPK security announcements. That makes sense? Y'all put hand claps in there. Like and share the class, man. Make sure you like and share the class. Look at that. See? Like and share this class. Who's that?
That's Rawaf.
Rawaf. Damn right, Rawaf. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Baraka thumb to my brothers. Yahweh Shamar Alathan by Shem Yahweh Shai to all of my sisters, man. We don't play around here in Lashawan, Qadash. What do you think this is? This is the Most High. Man, been doing this for a long time here. And I know that this right here, that when you learn words, you'll understand the holiness of them. You'll understand that this whole Bible is holy for blacks, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? It makes sense. Like and share this class so you'll understand, so you'll share and people to understand how to learn the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, so you'll understand where it originated from. Did you know all this was in the Bible? That's what you have to understand. For blacks, Hispanic, Native Indians, who else? They're liking and sharing that class, aren't they? That's what I'm talking about. See? All right. The security announcements, right? We're the ISUPK, start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. The rule for the brother or sister, right? When a new brother or sister comes into school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to the brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother or sister will court each other. Okay? Where am I? After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithe, which is the commandment, Numbers 18 and 21. Malachi 3, 8, and 10 means 10th in the Hebrew, ma'asharah, 10% of every penny of increase the Most High gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like of holy convocations. We're going to have, let's see, what we got here. The next holy, it'll be in September, I believe. Memorial blowing of trumpets, the first day of the 7th month, Friday, September 11th, 2026, Leviticus 23, 24, 25, right? And so remind Akim and Akwaf to check the bulletin board in the hallway if anyone wants to be a troop in the school to start wearing all black boots, shirt, headband, and scarf. Understand that. That's what you have to understand, that the Most High requires you to pay your tithe and offering here in ISUPK. That's 10% of everything that you increase. That makes sense? Let's clap it up again, like I said, for class, man. And we're going to stand and salute the class. Salute out the brothers and sisters, right? That makes sense?
Makes sense. I
That makes sense, right? Lock it. There we go. Mab Shabbat, Majah, Barak, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak, a thumb, Sar, Yamata, Sar, face the sisters, Mab Shabbat, Majah, Barak, Yahweh Shemal Athan by Shem Yahweh Shai, Yamata, class dismissed.
Payback is a dog. Payback is a
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. This obstacle sat in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hate.
Brand payback, come back around like a carousel. Still remember